Item 30 is a recommendation to declare an ordinance amending the municipal code to implement the State Compassionate Use Act and State Medical Marijuana Program Act relating to the regulation of medical marijuana establishments, read the first time and laid over to the next regular meeting of the City Council for final reading.
Moved and seconded. Mr. Shannon, any comments?
I'd like to give a brief report, if I may.
You certainly may, Mr. Shannon.
Mayor Foster, council members, pursuant to your request, we have amended the proposed draft that was submitted to you 2 weeks ago and now submit a proposed medical marijuana ordinance to you for first reading. And in significant part, the changes that we made at your direction were, first of all, to limit the distance prohibition of 1,500 feet to public and private high schools, limit the distance prohibition of 500 feet to public and private kindergarten, elementary, middle, and junior high schools, eliminate the distance prohibition for daycares, remove the Los Angeles County Sanitation Department permit requirement, eliminate authority for on-site consumption of medical marijuana, redefine medical marijuana collective to include distribution of medical marijuana to collective members. We corrected some Scrivener errors. We eliminated the reference to federal law. We clarified collective membership by specifying both members and management members, and we prohibit specifically for-profit sale of medical marijuana for collective members and management members. The ordinance proposed first reading is redlined for you for your convenience. Additionally, I've submitted to you a supplemental memorandum today, and I'd like to briefly go through it. After further consultation with the Long Beach police officials, the City Attorney's Office and the Police Department recommend the following additions to the medical marijuana ordinance. These proposed conditions address the issue of patient safety and the need to ensure the medical marijuana cultivated by the collective is the sole product provided to members. In this regard, independent laboratory testing is essential. Further, the proposed conditions will limit illegal medical marijuana commercialization and sale, as well as prevent the introduction of marijuana into a collective by criminal means. And those proposals are as follows. Number one, every medical marijuana collective shall maintain on-site at the property cultivation records signed under penalty of perjury by each management member, identifying the location within the City of Long Beach at which the medical marijuana was cultivated and the total number of said plants cultivated at each location. Number two, samples of medical marijuana cultivated by the collective at each location within the City of Long Beach shall be analyzed by an independent laboratory to ensure it is free of pesticides and other contaminants regulated by local, state, or federal regulatory or statutory standards. Number three, any medical marijuana from which the representative sample tested positive for a pesticide or other contaminant at a level which exceeds the local, state, or federal regulatory or statutory standards shall be destroyed forthwith. And four, any medical marijuana provided to collective members shall be properly labeled in strict compliance with state and local laws. And now, Mr. Mayor, we have an extensive PowerPoint, which I'd like to ask Roy to put up. And that's our extensive PowerPoint.
You did say extensive. Yeah.
Yes, and that's it.
You want to explain that?
Yes, this reflects the distance requirements that the City Council requested us to impose in the ordinance, and I think it also reflects the map that you have in front of you.
Okay, Mr. O'Donnell, you said you had a clarification or something.
I want to clarify that the motion I made did not include the city attorney's recommendations. I mean, correct? Or did you include those in what you wrote up, your recommendations that you just presented?
No, we did not, and it would be our strong recommendation that those additional items be given first reading.
Go ahead.